A UAE official says several more suspects are involved in the killing of a top Hamas official. That brings the number in the alleged hit squad to 18, including a second female suspect. She and the others are suspected in the killing of Mahmoud al-Mabhouh in his Dubai hotel room last month. And Dubai police are pointing fingers in only one direction, at the Israeli spy agency Mossad.
If it was
proved that the Mossad were behind it, and that's most likely, I will demand putting the head of the Mossad on the Interpol list.
Israel is under pressure from several European countries who are demanding answers about the suspects. That's because many of the alleged assassins used European passports in this plot. Atika Schubert picks up that part of the story from London.
6 photos, 6 suspects, all holding genuine British passports. But Britain says this is a case of ruthless identity theft. The passports were valid, all issued in the names of British citizens living in Israel, but were fraudulently used by the suspects. Britain's Prime Minister is promising to get to the bottom of it, assigning the Serious and Organised Crime Agency to lead an investigation.
I think this is a matter of investigation, and we've got to know the facts, we've got to know what happened, we've got to know what happened to British passports. It's as simple as that. It's an investigation that's got to take place before any conclusions are drawn.
Britain's Foreign Office called Israel's ambassador to Britain to a meeting and invited him to share more information, but little came of it.
I was invited last evening to a meeting with Sir Peter Ricketts, the Permanent Undersecretary of the Foreign and Commonwealth Office. I was unable to add additional information to Sir Peter Ricketts' request. And concerning your questions about the meeting itself, as you know, it is not the usual way to talk about what happens inside those meetings.
Britain's Foreign Minister David Miliband has said he will be asking Israel's Foreign Minister for more answers when they are both in Brussels next week. It seems the Dubai incident has the potential to spark a diplomatic row with Israel, and Britain is not alone. France and Ireland have confirmed that 4 other suspects used fraudulent passports from their countries. Both have called their Israeli ambassadors for an explanation. Germany has also met with its Israeli ambassador after Dubai police reported that one of the suspects used a German passport. Dubai police are also talking to friendly nations to identify 5 new suspects. But with no proof of Israel's involvement, how will these countries react?
They could go through means of diplomacy, diplomatic measures, trade, military cooperation, as well as intelligence sharing and cooperation. They could look to reduce the relationship with Israel on all those counts. They could also seek to use the EU and go for a collective EU approach. France, Germany and Ireland are also involved in this. The British are more likely to smooth this over after a point and let the fuss blow over.
The bottom line, with so many signs pointing to an Israeli operation, Britain and other governments have, for now, stopped short of naming Israel or its spy agency, Mossad. But the incident has had a chilling effect on Israel's diplomatic relations in Europe. Atika Schubert, CNN, London.